game. So you look at this, they sit in fourth in the NFC, but they're not looking good right now. Cardinals fifth right now. It looks like they might face them. 93% chance to end up as the fourth seed. And then you look at the rest, 49ers, Eagles in, and the Saints still have a chance in that mix for that final spot. Let's bring in the whole team as we talk about them Cowboys. And look, I got to talk to our resident Cowboy, right? Swagoo. Answer me this, my friend. What is wrong with this Cowboys offense that we thought was so elite at the beginning of the season?
It's not explosive, too inconsistent, and they're not running the ball at a high enough clip in order to continue to do the things that we saw them do during the first 6-7 weeks of the season. And the issue has become now is that I think it's in their heads about they're trying to figure things out while the game is going on. You see miscommunication. You see timing problems. You got protection issues. A lot of things are transpiring with this offense that doesn't give you a lot of confidence going into the season. Now, I will say this. You had 4 holding penalties that caused them to lose potential points on 3 of those 4 holding calls. You got a lot of things that's happening with this offense. Yeah. Tony Pollard not getting enough touches. Amari Cooper not having an impact on the game. We see CeeDee Lamb with Dak, they're on and off. Dalton Schultz getting whooped in the run game. Also being off. Nothing is clicking. Nothing is easy. It used to be ease of travel for this offense. Everything looks like they're having to grind out yards. They're having to figure out things each and every single possession, and that's not a good setup for what you're about to play in. But here's what I will say. Based on the season that we've seen, if the Cowboys can get this fixed and can get hot, they can beat anybody on the NFC side.
You know what? It just makes me think that this might be the most schizophrenic team in the NFL, Nick, because on the one hand, you say, hey, they could match anybody for the Super Bowl. On the other hand, they look like a disaster sometimes. What is it with this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's both encouraging and discouraging. What Swagoo is saying is that there's always something different, and that makes you feel like, all right, there's not one big problem that's like taking them down that they can't address. Like, they can do all the things that Swagoo just mentioned. They can do all those things at an elite level. They just need to do it consistently and do it at the same time. So that makes you kind of fearful if you're a team that's facing them, because you're like, man, I hope they don't do that against us. But it also makes you feel fearful if you're rooting for them, because you're like, man, I know if it ain't one thing, it's going to be the other. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem with this team. They're volatile. And the same is true of their defense. Their defense is so reliant on turnovers and big plays that I'm not sure how good their defense is, which makes them volatile. When they don't have a week where they create a couple turnovers, I'm not sure that they can get the stops that they need. But also, when they do have those weeks where it seems like they can get a sacked fumble anytime they want it, or Trayvon Diggs is going to come down with any ball that's thrown on his third of the field, that is good enough to beat anybody in the NFL. So who knows what to believe with this Cowboys team right now.
You do not know what you're going to get with this team in the playoffs. And Graz, here's the other thing. I wonder about this team in terms of it being elite. And you mentioned something really interesting when we talked earlier in our meeting before the show, the fact that you had talked to scouts about the matchup with Arizona and the kinds of problems it presented for Dak Prescott.
Yeah, a couple people I talked to yesterday, Ryan, said, Arizona does such a good job of disguising on defense pre-snap, and that, Dak Prescott has many strengths, but even at his best, like, diagnosing that was never the top of those strengths. And so the matchup kind of played into a way you can kind of get Dak out of rhythm. And this Cowboys offense definitely has no rhythm right now. I mean, look, I sat there on Sunday and watched the Chiefs play the Bengals, and I was fired. I mean, I was like, forget Jeff Saturday. This is how you play football. They're airing it out. This is why we watch. This is exciting. All that kind of, and then I put the Cowboys on, and I'm like, oh, really? This is like, they want to compete with these kinds of teams come playoff time? Offense does not look right. It does not look explosive. It does not look exciting, and there's all kinds of issues there. I agree with Swagoo. There's a lot wrong, and I think it's really hard to pinpoint exactly what it is. That's why you hear some people theorizing about it, but Arizona would be their matchup right now in round one, and that doesn't look like a good one for them.
Yeah, and Jeff, I got to come to you on this. We just put up a really interesting graphic. Ezekiel Elliott has not rushed for more than 60 yards since week 6. Since week 6. Jeff, I know you like the ground and pound.
Oh, gosh.
What does this say about this team?
Well, let me just make sure I lay this all out for all the Cowboys fans really quickly. You know,
Go for it,
Dan's
Jeff.
talking about how fun football is. Let me just say this. You're not explosive and you're not physical, so you ain't scary. So let's make sure we're real clear on that part, right? Since the Cowboys, since Dak has been back, they rank 31st in run rate, which means they run the ball 31st in the league. That's how many attempts they have. So you're telling me you're the 7th best run blocking football team in the NFL, but you run it at the 31st rate. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You're not explosive. I don't know where Amari Cooper's been. We talked about going to have 3 1,000-yard wide receivers at the beginning of the season. Absolute trash. When you think about this football team, everybody got excited because they beat Washington. That's why everybody was fired up. We got it all fixed, man. We beat Washington twice and the Giants one time. We are back in action. You ain't played nobody, you ain't beat nobody since 8 weeks ago. I don't understand how everybody's excited about how this team's going to be scary. I'm going to tell you this. You travel in football by putting that thing in ground and pound. Y'all can make fun of whatever you want. But your boy Dak.
You tried to trick us.
Hey, your cousin
You
Dak.
tried to trick us.
Fox. Hey, your boy Dak don't look nearly as good when they ain't leading the league in rushing. I'm just letting you know everything fits together. That back thing opens up when you smash through in that run game, and it ain't doing it right now.
Nothing wrong
You
with
tried to
those
add some
ground and
stats in
pound,
there and to
gentlemen.
trick us when we knew you were just coming back to.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.